Hey guys, I doing this video, my first YouTube channel speaking, so it's a game about Mars colonization. So I finished the terrain generation. It's a procedural terrain, so you can walk like infinitely to any direction using some kind of perlin noise to generate all the terrain and details. So we have a total of 120 units of high, so you can collect items. For example, use the mulch tool. You can change the mulch tool to the formation, so we can cave all the terrain, all the blocks, so all the blocks but points on space. You can. It's simple examples now. I improved all the models, but now I will change my mulch tool to a collecting style, so we can collect the items. We can try to cave all the all that you can see. So it's a very cool, very like fast. I'm using the GPU to proceed all the dots. So I fix all the collisions with the layer, so you can see that it's working very fast now. You can cave all everything, you can collect the items. You'll be a system about like periodic elements table. So for example, I will show the interface here, so you can see that's the first version of the inventory system. Will be based on a periodic table. So you can see all the elements here. I'm using the Unity UI toolkit to do that. So I'm using a script table objects to create all the squares and all the data. So it will be very easy to update that with data when the player start to collect items. So let's back to the game now. I want to show like who is the terrain. Like here I define a max. I'm thinking about to increase that, but a max of 32 points. We can think about that as meters, but something like that. So it's the max height of the terrain. We don't need so much more than that. So you can see you can create any type of shapes using your tool. We are in the highest high, we can just walk pressing the move tool, and you can create terrain here. You can cave here, so you can see it's very fast. I spent so much time to factoring all the code to the GPU side. So because that's so fast to load, you can see I can show here the FPS. You can see now I'm not applying like LCD or anything like that to increase the performance, but you can see that it's running near 200 FPS. And when I'm editing the terrain, it dropped to 90, but it's because I'm loading a lot chunks in the same time. I will try to show the chunks here. I can create some collisions, so if I select all the terrains, it will be possible to see like that. So yeah, now we can see all the chunks definition. You can see that all lines, green lines, are box colliders of the system. So back here it'd be easier to see like that, the squares. So I split the brain in chunks to increase the performance. So we have like 3 high chunks and like infinite chunks of like horizontal and vertical. So very cool. I thought very cool. So let's back to the game now. It's still digging. the idea of the next steps, I work on the enemies. So I create some examples. Let me check if it's possible to show now. Okay, it's here, yeah. I show now. The enemy's idea will be use some kind of procedural system. So that's just examples, but the enemies you have like 4 types of shapes: head, body, arms, and the legs. But I think about to mix the arms to be possible to combine, for example, a saw with a spear, or some. I think about to add some guns or rocket launch, so we can add like a mix of that using procedural system. So it'll be very cool. I create some materials. That's just example. So it's very simple, very standard system. You can see here the dots that we use like the close the body to attach the arms, legs and head, and the middle one here on the joints, on the knees, you can see I use that to create the procedural animation. All the system will be based backpack. You can see now the player here. He's like a astronaut, but he have I can show that too. It's a backpack. So that's the backpack. Player resources. Okay, I lost the backpack. I guess I need to create a new one. Characters, enemy, groups. Okay, here's the backpack. That system here. So you'll be like a robot that follow you. I finished the procedural animation of the backpack. In the next video I will show that. So the idea is to use the backpack to do the most part of the crafting, interactions and gathering. So I think about that. I don't know if it works well or not. I will try. So for example, if you want to create a house or anything like that, you place the pieces of the like house, the base, but who you construct all the pieces and keep the items like the minerals, ores, iron, carbon, hydrogen, for example. You'll be your backpack. You'll be like your chest. So you can save all here and use that to unlock skill points. So all will be based on your backpack. So I guess a very nice idea. I had this idea from Super Shock the year. I don't know if anyone knows, but it's like a old cartoon. So I really like the idea of that. So I see you guys next week with the enemies animations system.